Maglio Markets in a Minute, fam. Welcome back to the show. And today, you might be wondering, Paul, do you always sit in watermelon bins? And I do sometimes, but only if they're Maglio quality. Maglio McAllen, Maglio Boston, Maglio Milwaukee. Only the finest here at the Maglio companies. Markets in a Minute, episode number 38. Welcome back to the show. I didn't say what number it was last week. I was kind of, yeesh. I was not on my game, as Caroline would say, but she's really piece of work some days. But I like your shoes today. I do like the leopard print. That's fancy. So here we are in the cooler. Obviously, it's National Watermelon Month, so we're talking about our contest. So go on Instagram, go on Facebook, go on LinkedIn. We have a contest running on LinkedIn and Instagram. You got to see our picture. You got to like it. You got to tag somebody. It's all on there. Go read it. I'm sure Caroline wrote something. It's fantastic. But yeah, I'm just the front man, if you will. So that is fantastic. It's a great little contest. Go enter. You're going to have a great time. But here we are on a watermelon bin. Maglio Markets in a Minute. We got some markets to cover today. Am I comfortable right now? I'm not uncomfortable, but I would not recommend this. True story. On a side note, there was one time in South Texas, I actually slept in a watermelon bin with watermelon during the Texas Valentine's Week massacre where it got so cold. Your boy slept in a watermelon bin. I can tell you a story sometime. Hey, if you want to hear the story, Markets in a Minute, fam, hit me up. I'll tell you, I love talking about it. But that's not why you're here. It could be why you're here. You love the side notes, but you're here for a market update. And there's a pallet of mangoes. We'll put a clock on the mangoes. Just right here, mangoes, clock. Not a camera. You put the camera on me, you put the clock right here. So, market update. Ready, set, let's roll. Start with watermelon. What's going on? They're becoming local. So we're in Indiana right now. We're in Missouri right now. We're in Michigan right now. Side note, local is only local to me. I mean, realistically, they're all over the place, but local for the Midwest. Back on track. So they're going to be in Michigan end of next week-ish. The market is still a little, it's a little up in the air. We're talking about $100 FOB for the Midwest. The freight is the killer, but otherwise, melon quality is fantastic. Let's head down south to McAllen. There are limes somewhere over there. But at McAllen, the lime market's going through the roof a little bit. End of season here before we switch to the new crops. You're seeing prices in the low 20s, possibly creeping to the 30s before the end of this week. And it's already Wednesday. Keep going in South Texas. You got Roma tomatoes. Roma tomatoes are coming off a little bit because the markets are a little softer in the north. So because that, the Mexican markets are also coming off a little bit. In the west, the California tomato market, that is also kind of the same as it was last week, but melon prices have gone up a little bit. But who wants to know about orange peppers? They're in my hand. They're also from Canada right now. The pricing is about $8 a box delivered to the Midwest. Very cheap, very affordable, and they're going to be affordable for the next month and a half. If I had to guess. Otherwise, sweet potatoes are still hovering. The big stuff is hard to find. Seedless cucumbers, the price is coming down from last week. Tough market last week. This week it's much better, but still talking low teens for seedless cucumbers. And that's it. That's it. Whew. I need to tell you a confession, Maglio Markets in a Minute family, and it's something I'm working on. I'm not perfect. I know it looks like it, but I struggle with this microphone. Like, I yell because like the camera's like 10 feet away from me, but the microphone's right here. So it's like, Paul, just relax, just talk to the microphone. But I can't. I get so worked up. I'm sitting on a watermelon, so I'm getting better at it. I'm sorry if this volume is loud. She's gonna edit it. I'm sure it's gonna be great. But if you're like turning down your volume because you know you're watching it. Like you're watching it at work, but like your boss doesn't know you're watching it, but you're watching it, but like you're not like on your phone maybe. Like, oh, the volume's up loud. That's my fault. I apologize in advance. I'll talk to your boss if you want me to. But that's it for this week. Watermelon is top of mind. You guys are in my heart. I appreciate it as always. Episode number 38, Maglio Markets in a Minute. That's my favorite number. 38 is my favorite number. And if I was Fediwa, it would be 1738. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello, Maglio Markets in a Minute family. Thanks for tuning in. We love you. Until next time, catch you later. Boom. Huzzah!